I just saw The Housemaid, and boy was I impressed. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. Stars Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, and Brandon Sklenar. It is directed by Paul Feig, who I've never heard of him until now, and I guess he's a good director because he directed this very well. I don't know about anything of his other filmography. Well, I heard somebody say he made Ghostbusters, like that 2016 Ghostbusters, which was awful. So I'm probably never going to watch that. I don't know what else he's done, but he did pretty good directing this. And the writing for the screenplay was pretty good. I don't know if it was a screenplay or not, but I know it's based on a selling novel from 2022, also called Housemaid. I haven't read that, but after enjoying this movie, I probably will read it because, especially since they're already planning on doing a sequel based on the second book in the series. Um, the cast in this movie were pretty great. The three leads really pull off their roles. Sydney Sweeney plays Millie, a young woman who's living in her car and trying to struggle to make ends meet after she gets let out of prison on parole, and she meets this woman named Nina who's lives her and her husband are very wealthy. They live in a mansion with their daughter Cece, and they Nina hires her as a housemaid. At first, she's happy and friendly, but then she shows signs of like paranoid schizophrenia. She throws crazy, violent temper tantrums. She cuts herself, makes herself bleed, and another. She'll like tell Millie to do something, and when Millie does it, she'll forget that she told her to do it and get mad at her for doing it. So, and she's just a, you can tell she's a character that belongs in a mental institute, and she has some disturbing dark secrets that we find out about. And also, like her husband Andrew, he seems to be the more nicer person in the family, and and he becomes good friends with Millie, and they fall in love and throw the wife out. But then you think they're all one. Millie's all scared, thinking the wife is going to come back for revenge. Does she come back or not? I don't know. I'm not gonna spoil it. You gotta wait and see. But this is done very well. It was shot very well. Good cinematography. Just nice choice of music in certain scenes. I especially love that song by Taylor Swift that's used during the end credits. And the the love scenes between Andrew and Millie are very steamy. Sydney Sweeney is sexy as always, but she proves in this movie that she's more than just a hottie. She is a talented actress. She pulls off the emotions of her character very well, whether it's happy, sad, mm, angry, or getting ready to fight and fight scene. Yeah, the fight scenes in this movie are violent and brutal, which is and bloody, which makes them more disturbing than exciting, especially the final showdown. The and the moments of abuse and torture that are also very disturbing. The and the daughter of Cece, played by Indiana L, some child actress. She does play Cece very well. She has a. I wish she had a little bit more scenes with Sydney Sweeney's character because like she has an important moment at the end that I'm not going to spoil that helps the plot turn out the way it does, and that would have been more convincing if she had more scenes with Sydney Sweeney's character to show that she does care about her because she's very dismissive of her in the only few scenes she had with her. And I can't say much about the supporting cast. Well, they did good in their roles, but the cast of this movie is mostly minimal. There's some supporting cast, like there's some other women at the Daughters Dance recital that Millie talks to. There's Andrew's mother, played by Elizabeth Perkins, who's all right in the role. There's the groundskeeper, played by French actor Michel Morone or something. He's all right. The three leads are the main seller of this movie, and they all pull off their roles very well. Very intense, satisfying film, an exciting thriller that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. The, and if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. One of the best movies of 2025. I give it two thumbs up. And it was a turning point for Sydney Sweeney after her box office appointments over the past few months. She looked like box office poison, but this one she really pulled off and made $385 million at the box office. What a hit. It's ensured the sequel's success, hopefully. All right, that's it for now. Thank you and God bless. Bye.